constitution जब कहते हो, तो what do you understand by the term constitution? Do you understand it by जो text of the constitution, कभी भी आप कोई publication house में जाओ and they give you that constitutional text, do you understand that as to be part of the constitution only? Do you think that that constitution, and there may be other parts of documents, other parts of unwritten understandings of how India is governed, based on which India runs, do you consider that part of the constitution? Constitution, to my understanding, is not only what is written in the constitution, what is written in that book which you call constitution. There are a lot of extremely important understandings which go, I'll give you an illustration, an example. The scheduled caste and, who shall be the beneficiary of a scheduled caste is not put in the constitution itself. It comes as a part of a government order. But I would think that it's very difficult to shift that. That almost is a part of the constitution. And similarly for a large number of issues. There are lots of things which we take for granted. Like what is public morality? Supreme Court has tried to shift it by saying it's constitutional morality. But the very fact that you had a backlash also shows that there is something called public morality which, for the want of a way, large parts of India hold on to. So everything is neither written in that book, which you say as the constitution, neither can it be written. And here I will just tell you there are two approaches to the constitution. And I'm going to say this because I'll take you down a little bit more further than what I have to say. There are two ways to look at the constitution. Ek hai what the Romans did in their whole concept of jus civile, is that you write down everything what is there. What is against it is against the constitution, is not in the constitution. What is there is in it, it's in the constitution. That's one. Zyadatar Europe mein, this is the theory of constitutional making. That is the European theory. The British look at constitutional law very differently. I don't know how many of you know this. Britain mein unwritten log kehte hain unwritten constitution. So constitution hai ye, nahi hai. The British believe that there are constitutional documents. So there are some constitutional documents today. Those documents may not be the same documents day after. There are some things which I may take in today's generation, today's age, in today's context are what is the fundamental documents to run the country. Tomorrow those documents may not be that relevant. I'll give you an illustration. What we understand as fundamental rights is what we think is fundamental to running a constitution. Britain till 2000, I think, did not have a fundamental rights chapter. Did not have fundamental rights in constitutional law. It achieved that by a mixture of using writs and tracing some sort of non-discrimination from different laws which it had passed. So what is the constitution, and is the constitution only that thing which is written in the book? First we have to think about that.